hereby proclaim October 9th, 2011 as United Airlines Day in San Francisco. Congratulations.
Good morning, everybody. It's another beautiful day here at the Manhattan Space, another beautiful October day for Fleet Week in San Francisco, and I'd just like to take a moment, as Andy did, to personally welcome everyone here to our 6th annual San Francisco Family Day for United Airlines. Welcome, everyone. I'd like to thank all of our coworkers, and your family and your friends who are here today. We issued a record 17,000 plus wristbands for the event today. That is a new record for this event, and it's just tremendous to have you all here. I want to thank you all for being here, because this day is not only for you, this day is about you. And I hope everyone has a terrific day, enjoying yourselves with your family, your friends, and your co-workers throughout the day, enjoying our beautiful airplanes, our beautiful facilities, and most of all, enjoying each other's company and time. I'd also like to take a moment to talk just a moment about our continued support of our armed services in the United States. United Airlines has a great track record and a long history of direct support and indirect support for our warfighter, our military personnel, and our armed services. That happens in many forms, not the least of which are those of you who are United co-workers and also serve in the reserves for the various departments within the military. I want to thank you, give you an extra measure of thanks for your commitment not only to United Airlines, but also to peace and freedom and to the United States of America. And without further ado, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Pete McDonald, our Executive Vice President and Chief Operations Officer. I've known Pete virtually since the day I arrived at United Airlines back in 1988. Pete is a pleasure to work for. He is a great asset to United Airlines in his 42 years that he has been with the company. And so I give you Pete McDonald.
Thank you, Jim, and thank you, Una, for the proclamation. I'm also told that down at Marina Green that today has been the first time that it's United Airlines Day statewide, and we should all be very, very proud of that proclamation. I came in this morning to visit with you really for one reason, and that is to say thank you. Thanks to all of you and the great work that you're doing to support United Airlines. And I also want to take a minute and thank the families, the spouses, the sons, the daughters that support all of our co-workers here in San Francisco and throughout. You make a lot of sacrifice, and we appreciate it. I'd also like to say, interestingly, last month marks the 10th anniversary of September 11th, and United Airlines has come a long way over that 10 years. And I think it really demonstrates the resilience of all of you and all of our co-workers throughout United. And October marks the first anniversary of our merger, which really makes both companies, as we've merged, stronger than we would have been on a standalone basis with the network, the frequent flyer program, and the fleet. But most importantly, we have the very best co-workers and people in the business. And so I'm here today to say thank you for everything that you're doing. We really appreciate your support, your efforts to make United Airlines the very best company in the industry. Thank you very much for being here today.
Thank you, Pete. Thank you, Jim. All right, everybody, it's a family day. Enjoy your families, enjoy each other's company, and have a great day. It looks like we have a beautiful day ahead for us. And like I said, I'll be announcing some of the events as we move forward here throughout the day. Probably the closest one we have right now is the astronauts.
City.